here with a group of architects to present a project called Urban Heat Chronicles that explores how cities can tackle extreme urban heat. So in a warming world, our cities, especially our very mineral cities in Europe with few green spaces, are heating up very quickly. And there's a number of strategies that cities are experimenting with to keep them cool during those hotter months. Some of them are nature-based. Tree planting, for example, is a very common solution. But urban forests they take a while to grow. It's about 10 years before a tree provides this full cooling potential. And the maintenance behind urban forestry is a significant investment for cities around the world. Urban shade structures is another strategy that cities are experimenting with. But infrastructure is often slow and very permanent, whereas urban heat can come from one day to the next and be gone a week later. So it's sort of an ephemeral phenomenon, and it requires really agile processes and people. So what Urban Heat Chronicles looks at is really low cost, quick to deploy, and community-based solutions. So rapid response systems that engage communities in providing shade for citizens in public space. Urban Heat Chronicles looks at low-cost, easy-to-deploy shade structures, a sort of guerrilla shade strategy that you see popping up informally in many cities around the world. It's a tarp that you hang up in your front lawn. In the case of Venice, it's often laundry that gets hung between two neighbors, an informal agreement that we are going to share the sky space above a street and hang our laundry to dry and also provide shade. The second component of the exhibition or of the installation is a mobile pergola. So a movable pergola on wheels that can be carted around from one public space to another and can open and close to provide more or less shade and different kinds of gathering spaces. It can be places for community dinners, for educational workshops. We've been using a very similar pergola in the city of Milan to open school courtyards during the summer as green spaces for citizens and not just students, where people can have a picnic or organize a community event. So really low cost, easy to deploy, and temporary shade solutions rather than the traditional green or fixed infrastructure that many cities have opted for. Community engagement in climate action is a very resource-intensive strategy. It takes a lot of people and financial resources to get a group of people together, and it takes a little bit more time than a top-down approach. But in the long term, we feel that involving a community in shaping a climate resilience strategy is essential to avoid backlash, but also to shape the solutions that are best fit for a given community. So Urban Heat Chronicles has a third component, a participatory component, a workshop where we will be working with school-age children to create heat resilience tools and to bring awareness to the problem of urban heat and how we can protect ourselves during the summer months.